Hey, what's up? Beck here from BecksAddict.com. Sorry about that. My phone just blacked out of nowhere. Anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about today is a really important topic. And I think that this is the new dilemma that we face in today's world, right? Especially in our industry of direct sales or network marketing. I think, the old school things that people used to complain about spending so much time on were hours in the car, right? Or hours at night on three-way calls. And these are still things that we do in this day and age. But the truth is that I think that the number one thing that distracts us from spending time with our friends and family and having that true freedom and flexibility that we crave in our life is actually the thing that has given us more flexibility in our life, which is our phones. So drop a 1 in the comments below if you can relate to that, right? If you've ever felt like you're just totally married to your cell phone. And, an example of this might be, do you wake up in the morning, roll over, grab your phone, take a look at it, and you have maybe 4 or 5 messages for maybe they're people on your team, maybe they're customers, people that need your help with something, right? Maybe they need you to jump in on a three-way call. Maybe there was some sort of disaster with a product. You name it, we've dealt with it. And then you go and you open up your email, right? And there's 5 more messages there with things that you have to deal with. And already before you've even gotten out of bed in the morning, you're stressed. You're totally stressed out. You don't have the time or the energy or the brain space to deal with your kids or your husband or, your wife. Because you're already stressed about the things that you shouldn't even know about yet. But because we're so married to our cell phones, we know about it. And we're walking around basically stressed out because of that. So I want to share with you guys a little bit of a story about me. I don't know if I've ever shared with you guys before, but I've been in this industry of network marketing for almost or over 6 years now. And I've had some really good success in my business doing things more old school ways, right? Of those long drives, three-way calls, meetings, in-home events, things like that. And I definitely have spent a lot of time hand-holding a team and trying to be everything to everyone. Drop me a 2 in the comments below if you've ever been guilty of that, right? Trying to be everything to everyone on your team rather than empowering people to reach new heights and to do it on their own. I'll tell you this, it was working, right? I was having some success, but I had no life and I was exhausted. So I don't know if you can relate to that, but earlier this summer, I went to a conference and there was a motivational speaker there speaking, and he told this story about how he, when he was really building and growing his business, maybe, 10 years ago, right? So this was probably before we were so attached to our cell phones. He used to spend hours and hours on the phone talking to people. And one night his daughter came into his room and said, "Daddy, do you love me more? Do you love your phone more than you love me?" Right? And I remember hearing that story and my heart just completely breaking. Because I think as parents, we can all kind of relate to that with this obsession we have over our cell phones. Oftentimes we feel like this is something that we just have to deal with right now, even though our kids, our friends, our family, they need us to be present, right? So I would argue that our cell phones have become the number one thing in this day and age, in this industry, that distract us from having time with our family, which is so funny and ironic because it is the one tool that actually should free up our time, give us more flexibility, right? You should be able to have a mobile business and do business from everywhere. But what happens when that mobile business that you can take with you everywhere literally becomes the mobile business that you never stop doing because you're always on your phone? So I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that, but that is definitely something that I personally have dealt with in my journey in this business. So the question is it possible to have success and also have a life? And I'm going to tell you that the answer is yes. And the key is automated systems, right? You need to find a way to automate your business, and have systems in place so that you can have a life, so that when, things happen, your business is still running on autopilot and you're not always married to your phone. So you can have automated systems in many different ways. I know I've talked about ways to automate your systems with member follow-up and ways to automate your system with getting new teammates started, right? Those are all great ways to automate your system. But what if you could also automate the systems you have with bringing new people into your business? And this is the number one thing people need, right? They need to constantly be bringing new people into their business. They need new prospects. They need to be recruiting new people, and they need new leads. So there's got to be a way to automate that, right? So when I think about building online, I'll tell you what I used to do, which is what I saw everybody else doing, what I still see a lot of people doing, which is going onto my personal profile and posting, lots of pictures, right? Pictures of my products, testimonials about my products. I would maybe give a shout out to someone on my team who was doing awesome, got a promotion. Say I'm looking for people for my opportunity, right? We've all seen posts like that. Maybe you yourself have done them. I know I certainly have in the past. And that's the way that, you see people mostly building online, but that's not automated. And we've talked a lot in the past about how it also can be kind of spammy, right? And sometimes you can turn people off by doing it that way. But what if you could automate your business online, right? What if there was a way to do that? So there is a way to do it. And I can tell you personally, I want to tell you the way that I've started to automate my business online. Because I never would want to send you somewhere that I haven't personally used myself, or that I know that I can't say firsthand has worked. So much like maybe you have, one day I was on Facebook and I saw a Facebook advertisement for how to bring in more prospects online and grow your business online. And I'd seen a few of them like that, and I wasn't really sure if this was like a scam or the real deal, but I knew that there had to be a better way, right? I knew that there had to be a way to free up my time and have my business grow on autopilot. So I clicked on that link and I read more about it, and what it's actually called is attraction marketing, right? So if you haven't heard of attraction marketing before, it's basically a way to market yourself and brand yourself online so that prospects come directly to you, right? So they seek you out and they want to know what it is that you're up to. They want to learn more about your opportunity. They want to learn more about your products. That's what attraction marketing is. And it actually all started with just this ebook. And I remember reading through the ebook and being like, this is brilliant. This makes so much sense. Yes, I want to attract more people to me online, and I want to have automated systems in place so I can have a freaking life, right? And not be tied to my phone all the time. So that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what this ebook teaches you, is how to go ahead and do that. So flash forward to now, I'm able to go about my life, right? And I try not to look at my phone first thing in the morning, and I try not to get obsessed with what's going on in my business and my phone. But I literally can go to my computer after 4 to 5 hours away from it, right? Spending time with my family, going on field trips with my kids, and I can open it up and I can see that I have 7, 8, 9 new prospects, new leads that have literally come into my automated system while I was out enjoying my life. Imagine that, right? That's crazy. And that's what I love about it. And then, there's also days when I open my computer and those automated leads and prospects have actually turned into sales. So all of this is happening on autopilot while I am out having a life. I'm not totally married to my phone anymore. So it's really oh my God, I just cursed. It's really freaking awesome. And I want to share that with guys. I want to share that with all of you, because what I've been able to do since then is coach people to be able to do the same thing, right? To be able to automate their business, have a life, be able to recruit on autopilot. But it all started with this one ebook. So I want to offer you guys that ebook. And I'll actually give it to you guys at 70% off if you're interested. All you have to do is comment below more info, and I'll make sure to send you that ebook. But let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in spending more time with your family and less time on your phone, right? Freeing up your time and having automated systems in place so that you have time to do the things that you love to do. Because isn't that, after all, why we all got into this business? Didn't we all get into this industry so that we could have more time and flexibility? And isn't it ironic that we spend all of our time on the phone, putting out fires, dealing with people on our team, talking to people, and trying to make this business work? And I can tell you firsthand too that when I wasn't doing that before I automated my systems, if I stopped doing it, I saw my business go down. So I always had to be on for my business to stay like this. And now I can walk away and my business goes like this, and automatedly, right, leads are coming in while I'm doing other things and living life. So that's what I got for you guys today. It's a really exciting topic because we all deserve to have more time to spend on the things we love, to spend time with our family, and not be so freaking obsessed with our phones, right? So I will talk to you guys all soon. Again, if you want to get your hands on that ebook, just comment more info below and I will make sure to send it your way. Have an awesome day. Bye.